which could be switched off at other times. And unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
I definitely had a hand.
It's dead. Did you miss it?
Yeah, I got it.
So a bottomless hole.
I was watching. I don't know what you were saying.
Story of my life. I know the drill.
I know, but I think I was
What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day. Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go. Perfect for the governor. Sans pants.
Basically,
This guest list.
I am
Chris
arriving
Everson.
at crime scenes.
Even
where
my
people have
idiot
been
neighbor
murdered,
has a bumper sticker.
rewinding time to figure
Wonder
out
what he
exactly
thinks about him and
how
the law
everything
now.
happened. So I take pictures and I solve. You do? What time is it?
Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
Shot. Needs a closer look. The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve.
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head. Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
You shot the killer. How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
He aimed toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Well, their plans will have to wait.
Like you got hit by a truck. Journalistic scum. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
What if he hated himself and helped?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay to take all the public's hate? So that was hit. Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense. Rich from my blood. A broken bottle? chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me. Bingo. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. Yet something or someone stopped him. Shot at Blagojevich. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she your liaison?
I'm off, dude.
Right.
Voltage. Must be powering something big. Now, let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? Where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
It's time for pictures of your friend. Room looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll. Blood trail. And anything else? How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't the same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadis. He was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. 9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. Whoever fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably. The senator had a blood...
She was bleeding like hell. Used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Escape? Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it. Drake's blood. Maybe yours too?
Oh. Don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? On the blood and burned skin. They have to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? Almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Ribs. Crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. Fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? Fuck. Not now. So close. Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them. This body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
Bodies possible. No certificates. They're all of the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it?
How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slug secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting. Just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you!
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. How could I let myself be tricked like this? She lived, not how she lived. I would say below poverty line, if not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Nothing but a bar here. Focus, James. The question is, what are my taxes being spent on? Sarah needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her. Stop complaining about my apartment. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. To get a closer look. It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Sarah?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week. What is this place?
we live happily ever after?
What do you really want?
For you to realize
you're making a huge mistake.
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1. 2. That's it, cunt. 3.
What the?
You'll be completely fucked for killing an officer's body. You cunt.
Oh, shit. Sarah?
I'd love to see the look on the commander's face trying to explain our corpses in the slums.
I wouldn't be called on the carpet for once. I'd be buried under it.
Fortunately, in this body, it's hard to blow someone's head off. Did you get the shakes, too?
I had a slight desynchro.
Sunken face, bloodshot eyes like a junkie. James, you know how strung out you look?
The charms of a reimbursed shell. I could only afford Class E.
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
So are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise... Shit. I'm not quite sure how to put this. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. Back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
Greatest treasure in this town. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. Kept digging for normal people. Tortured of misery. Desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years. But it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor, surrounded by dirt. But we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago. Give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. Her subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back. After a month, her subscription expired. We were broke. There was no one to help. She wound up in the bank. Her body was auctioned. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're a detective. Now you know my motive.
The fuck? Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
This is older than me.
The woman lets the guy move in her house for a whole month. Yeah. You mean you thought he had a scratch? So, he's vlogging, okay?
What fucking
And
emotions management issues?
so when he's vlogging, the lady, she has like a, she does have a, look. Yeah, when she lets him live in
James,
the house,
aren't you
kinda
afraid
treats
your
him
memories
like
will
the
eventually
greatest
fade
guest.
away?
Like, this is the greatest hospitality.
I don't dwell on that.
Like,
I've had
but
plenty
it
on
was
my
really
mind.
cool. She was really
Right.
nice to him. She gave him his own room. She, like, went out with him.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Took him
Maybe
to
you
bars.
got
She showed
yours.
him a nice
I
place.
had to work
Not
for
like
it.
grandma. She was an older woman, though. She was like,
Points for determination.
she was
It's not
probably
been
like
easy for
40,
you.
but she
Fortunate
looked
combo.
real.
I had
She looked
insomnia
good
and hated
for
wasting my time.
the age
I guess
because
that's
I
how I
guess
managed
she
to
takes
pass all
care
my
of herself
exams.
to some degree. Because sometimes the people in China be looking like
Have
they
you
be
read
looking.
Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better
It was
world for
cool
the
because
rest
the
of
fact
us.
that
A
she was like
true hero.
It was it was cool for me because like the
Oh, I
hospitality
don't
was like
believe
next
it. My
level.
brother
And
Dario
she's
was
like, I'm
crazy
thinking
about
there's
him.
another reason also. He is a YouTuber.
I already like this kid. Chicken's
And
only
like
one
she's
step away
feeding
from
him and
detective
shit like
stories.
that. And I was like, yo, okay, there's a muscle right there.
What are we drinking to?
Yeah,
You're the
and she's
expert.
like probably
Sit
like
down and make
40
a toast.
something. And she like, oh my god, she kissed him on the way out. Like, huh?
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
That's good.
Oh, you'd love them. I think you'd
Where's
identify
my,
with the characters.
Like Winder?
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control?
So
Some
basically,
sort.
in this game,
I decided I was never going to be powerless
everybody
like that again.
has
I'm just a liaison,
their,
but I already know when and where
the
they
basic
move.
what's wrong with this world is that this lady's 30 years old.
Our job
Yes,
sucks.
but what happens
At
is
least it slightly improves your
what
chance of
happens
survival.
is, as you get older, or as this laws come out and shit about like the body swapping and stuff, older people are using different bodies. Older people are taking their self and subconscious and putting it into younger bodies. So where do you think the younger bodies come from? Younger people. So they have these lotteries that say, oh, if you are, they're lowering the age of which your body can
And
be
you? Why'd you become a cop?
Always had a thing for crime mysteries.
It's like there's a thing where they're lowering
Who
the age
doesn't?
that your body can
Is
be
that-
auctioned off. Like they can take
Guess.
your body,
Some
auction it off, and they'll
ideals,
throw you in an older
I've
body
believed in justice.
because of some,
Shit like
and they're
that.
lowering
But
the
you
age to
don't
19.
anymore?
So that means that them older people,
As much as ever. I'm
what
just
you
not
call it, that
looking for
wanted
it
to
in the
stay
department.
young,
Copy
they
that.
can just like take an orphan's 19-year-old body that nobody wants and relive their life in that younger body. Yeah, that's what we're uncovering.
What about James? He seems like 100.
He's 120, but he's in like a younger 30-year-old body, kind of. Yeah, the girl I'm playing as. She's 30, but she lives in the slums, so she's in a less
Bottoms
populated
up.
area. You know, less money-making area.
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
She's 30, living in a fucking 80-year-old body. So, sure.
What are you
So
renting the
she's
body for?
Surrogate.
she's renting her
For some
body.
rich broad. A good one, I hope.
She's renting her body to a rich bro. Her 30-year-old body, she's renting it to her from a rich lady. It's probably this old lady shit.
Sarah. Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one?
They said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No.
No,
A
that's his
recycled
dead
body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
Yeah, I got a question. Or shall we check it or is the kid up?
Say nothing.
You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares.